this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Did you know that parents rank teaching financial literacy as the toughest life skill? That's where Greenlight comes in, the debit card and money app made for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and track spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn how to earn, save, and spend responsibly, while parents have peace of mind, knowing smart money habits are being built with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/iHeart. That's greenlight.com/iHeart.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Let's get rolling. Hey, did you hear that new reality show? Oh, that Jenna, she's a wild one, isn't she? Yeah, she's kind of crazy.
Fellas,
What's going on?
Rumor has it Eric said he was shadow banned from the pod. This is, in fact, not true. He's back.
I don't know that he is.
All right, intros. Let's do intros. Because you guys don't know who each other are.
Is this Laugh With Me podcast?
This is the Laugh With Me podcast.
I'm host!
What are you doing?
What is
right
happening
now?
over
He's
there?
He's like dusting his hat.
Yeah, there's something.
He's got the
on.
Laugh With Me podcast hat. Get your merch now.
Okay.
He's dusting it off.
It is getting dusted.
But we've got 2025 Guest of the Year, a giant in the transportation industry. He is a former fantasy football champion. He was the 5th speaker at Central. This is Eric Larson. Thank you, Johnny. All right, let me see if I can get this right. He is also a former fantasy football champion. He is the 2024 Guest of the Year nominee.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think you were a nominee.
I don't think so.
You don't think you were?
I feel like I've been shadow banned since like 2022.
Okay. He is a giant in the grocery industry. It's my brother. It is Kyle Odem. There you go. Big guest in studio today, guys. You should throw the sound effects for your open beer.
Open my beer.
You have a high noon.
Yeah, I got a few drinks over here.
Hashtag no free ads. Okay. So it's fun because it's back-to-back weekends we're seeing you. This is great.
This is great.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Eric, how are we going to see him next weekend?
Yes.
We got to get out to his place again, or what are we doing? Are we just rotating every other weekend? I feel like a divorced dad. We have to get the kid every other weekend or something.
I'm down to rotate every weekend. Balls in your guys' court.
Obviously, because you're the kid.
You are 100%
You're the
kid in this,
responsibility
yeah.
that's getting passed around.
God damn it.
Yes.
What the hell?
I mean, when we're in your home base last weekend and you're asleep by 9.
Hold on. I didn't mean to. We were playing a game. All was great. Next thing I know, I woke up and everybody's already gone.
Where'd everybody go? Where did everybody go?
You tell me.
Grant and I were downstairs having the last beer.
Not when I woke up. I heard radio silence when I woke up.
Well, yeah, we were all asleep at 1 a.m. when you piped back up. You're like, where's everybody at?
Just saying. I was ready to go 1 a.m. Not my fault that you guys are asleep already.
This is actually good because imagine had we actually seen him on Friday night like I thought, and instead of Saturday night, I mean, how early would he have gone to sleep Saturday if we would have partied Friday night?
Well, and it also speaks to good.
He's looking at me like, what the hell? Why is this hate on me night?
You know, I feel like one of the things that you learn as you go through life is that you need the right mix of people and personalities to make each trip
True.
function.
Yeah.
Like you need somebody who can say, hey, it's time to go. You need somebody who's aware enough to do directions.
Yep.
And, you need a wild card that's going to, make
Just stir it
whatever's
up.
ordinary fun.
Yep. You stir it up.
And then you need an anchor, which is just somebody who you got to take care of and make sure that, they're not getting themselves in trouble or, when they do pass out at 9 p.m. that they're safe
Oh, my gosh.
at home. And, Kyle, you filled the anchor role
You were the anchor.
admirably. Like, yeah. I mean, just, when you think about that liability, I mean, it comes in many different forms. I mean, we've had a friend of ours that was a liability because he would disappear. I would much rather have Kyle, the liability, who just falls asleep.
He did just disappear. He lost all his stuff. He was a constant issue.
I was really hoping that Kyle would respond to that.
Oh, okay.
And instead, I ran into Big Brother. Big Brother started sticking up for little bro.
Yeah, Kyle, you suck, dude.
Yeah. Kids, if you're at home, just know that if you think you got friends, you don't. Because the second you fall asleep, you've been working real hard. You've been waking up early, getting stuff done. The second you fall asleep, they're just waiting to pounce. Just know that. Know that. Don't ever fall asleep, folks.
Luckily, your daughter was able to fill in for you in the card game. We were in the middle of playing when you passed out.
Yeah, she's good stuff.
Yeah.
She's good filling in.
She
I
actually
don't
was
know
a
that
good
card game
replacement.
was the most appropriate for her to be playing, but we got through it.
100% not.
You guys got through it. I guess I was sleeping.
Quite
but,
possibly the smartest Odem I've ever met.
Yeah,
Pretty bright.
I won't argue against that. Yeah.
So if you couldn't gather, so last week we had an awesome time coming to your place to visit you, but I just want to rewind a little bit because I didn't know we weren't going to see you Friday.
Yeah.
So
because you're bad at planning.
Because I'm bad at planning.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a communicator, so I like to know what's up. And Eric here is just like, we're going Friday, and we got to go now. So then that whole thing happens. In fact, it got to a point where it was like noon. So I went like a whole week thinking we were just gonna like decide Friday if we were going Friday or going Saturday, and instead we were going a whole week of me not deciding if we were staying in Des Moines on Friday night or going to Saturday, and I didn't know that I was making that decision. So when Friday came and the noon came, and I hadn't made this decision, I didn't know I was making. Eric's like, so I guess we're not going. I'm like, fuck, all right, we're going. And then we leave. We're literally 40 minutes like from Des Moines, and I make a joke. I'm like, oh, we should hit up a casino, play some blackjack, because honestly, some blackjack sounds fun. And Eric's like, yeah, I think that's what we're doing. And next thing you know, I find out We're staying in Des Moines and not actually driving the next few hours to get to you.
Yeah, you're really bad at plans. I think
This is
everybody
not on
was
me.
aware of this.
This is
except
not on
for
me.
you. This is on you. I texted you guys on Wednesday. I said, give me plans.
Is this going to be the cut break for the podcast? Because I feel like that was a really long story.
Yeah.
To basically say, Jeremy was not paying attention.
Yeah, apparently I had no clue what was happening in my life there. But I'll tell you what, we had fun Friday night, blackjack. Kyle, I will say you missed out on a hell of a night at the casino Friday night.
I don't do casino.
I know you don't, but Dylan, was it Dylan?
We don't like Dylan.
Dylan was the dealer. What was his name?
Well, first you got to mention, we drove through like a literal rain tornado.
Wait. In Des Moines?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It did. All right, there was some rain on the drive to the casino. But we didn't. Grant did.
Okay.
All right, I was cruising.
Rain tornado?
I was still, I think, trying to figure out where I was staying because I was just trying to put it all together. But we go through this rainstorm, get to the casino. The rain let up when we got to the casino. That was nice.
Yeah. And the sun came out.
Tomorrow.
And we got to the casino and we were able to get a nice table, 3 of us sit and play some blackjack. And I think his name was Dylan.
Yes.
The dealer who absolutely murdered us for who knows how long. I don't know how long we played, an hour or so before his break. And I ran through every chip I had on the table before having to decide to dig deep and go back out there. You were sitting.
I always wonder if Ashley listens, if your wife listens to these podcasts.
We're about to find out. Yeah.
And I feel like it's
we're
pretty
about
much
to
been
find
assured that no, she does not. Because otherwise, I do not think that.
I would be divulging.
You're
my
a guy
losses
that
here.
you bet the odds. You're
bet the
giving.
odds.
You're telling people how to gamble. You
I
can't
do.
tell us that you lost all your chips.
Well, the thing is, I lost, yes, but I put more money out there. I lost some more.
Sometimes you just have to double down.
And then I came back and won, 3-4 bold and went on an absolute tear. So I think the moral of the story is never give up, keep spending money. That's the story, right? Is that the
Clear eyes?
That's the moral of the story.
Don't stop, bet more.
Yep, clear eyes, don't stop, bet more. That's the moral of the story.
Kids, that's not the moral of the story, okay? Avoid casinos.
Regular Joe Burrow right here.
Save your money.
You think Joe Burrow...
Drink milk. Eat good breakfast. I am a real American.
I really actually was about to ask, do you think Joe Burrow goes to casino? And there was actually a news story from this last week of him at
him
the
and
blackjack
Jessica Alba.
Him and Jessica Alba, yeah. I was like, that popped in my head. And I'm like, actually, he does play blackjack.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's the man. Maybe I'll get back in a casino.
Is he dating Jessica Alba?
No, they're just hanging out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. All right, because that was the next question was just going to be, all right, so Joe Burrow and Alba are playing blackjack. Like, who's fronting the money? Like, is it...
Oh, yes.
Are they both like... Jessica's just like, hey, I don't have any cash. This dress doesn't have any pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something where Joe Burrow's expected to, pull $1,000 out of the ATM?
Oh, he could do that.
Or, is it kind of an equal, arrangement?
I would say they're both probably equally rich, right?
Yeah.
Alba was in a bunch of
Yes.
a ton of awesome movies.
She's
of-
got her own life.
Yeah.
We bring it over. It's like, all right, does Kelsey ever buy dinner
No.
for Taylor Swift?
Oh,
He
I
can't
bet he
afford it.
does.
But
No,
even if
he
he
can't afford that.
does it mean anything?
I think that's why they eat at his steakhouse so often. Because he gets it comped.
No, they're just trying to keep it in business. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Taylor just like, oh, how cute. You bought a meal. Anyway, do you want an island? I bought you an island. Would you like that?
I remember my
her
first
dinner
island.
dates are private jet to the.
Yeah.
They literally built the runway on the island just for her private jet to land.
I just want to call out that Eric knew women's clothes didn't have pockets. I think that was a huge call out. That we did that we should have jumped on that initially. That was big.
That was big.
That's big.
They can also vote.
They also
Learn that tonight.
yes.
The clothing?
Women.
Oh.
Yes.
We did learn this
we
tonight.
did learn
Okay.
this.
Women be voting.
Women be voting.
They always be voting.
Yeah. Yeah,
which
but
is a good
until
thing.
Susan B. Anthony was already dead.
So, for clarity, before I'm canceled because you guys won't.
Just telling you how it went down.
My daughter was Susan B. Anthony. Actually, my daughter, she, former guest of the show, friend of the pod, Hattie. She was Susan B. Anthony in a class project and gave a little speech. And and it was actually, it's funny because it's like people come and they watch them. Eric just ripped the biggest ass. And is waving. This is why we need video, so people can see Eric just waving his dirty ass.
Where's the video?
At us.
Video coming season 2, folks. Get ready.
We are literally.
Get ready. Video coming your way.
Is that a joke?
No,
You have
I'm
jokes?
promoting.
You have jokes here.
Ba, 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 ba.
But the Susan B. Anthony, and you drop quarters in the bucket in front of them, and then they give their little speech, and we were just like tossing quarters in there. As soon as she was done, more quarters. Just keep saying the damn speech over and over and over. And a lot of her friends are coming over, and they're like, yeah, nobody else was here, so we left. And Hats had to keep going because we were feeding that thing. She was not having it. But that's how you keep the education alive, keep the education system alive.
Got to. And we learned a lot tonight.
Yeah, we really did. So. See, you had no idea women could vote until tonight.
Yeah, this was a revelation to me. I'm proud.
Yeah.
So
as you should
don't
be.
Don't get it twisted.
Yep. Well, that was fun. Now, so we're not getting canceled. That needs to be
we're good.
Spotify.
We're good.
That generates the chapters. Make sure there's a chapter titled "Kyle found out women can vote."
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, that's good. I think that's how that works. You just
Yeah.
have to call it out, and then it generates.
Because it's not like we didn't want that to happen.
No, we want.
We
it to
just
happen.
found out that it was legit.
Yes. You think they were just canceling their votes before?
Correct.
They were just coming to hang out.
Yeah. I don't know. We're good though.
That's awesome. But yeah, blackjack, baby. We went on a tear. What'd you come out with, Eric?
I lost.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. And I think how did Grant turn out?
He lost.
Okay.
What?
Well, I went on a tear. I don't know what to tell you.
I always feel like that's the moral of the story with blackjack is
Like one person
especially
wins.
if you go with 3 people, it's guaranteed that one of them's going to win and the other 2 are going to lose, and you probably would have been better off just rock paper scissoring outside
For $100.
For
All right. Jeremy, you won. Here's $100 from both of us. All right, let's go home.
One other highlight, like, because that was Friday night, and then Saturday we actually went to go visit you and Marion, and then like one of the highlights of that night was you could parallel park. I finished it for you. I parallel parked the vehicle downtown. I just wanted to put that out on the record.
Yeah, that might be true. I tried.
You did try.
I did try. Here's the deal. You parallel park when you get your license, and then you never do again. And so I'm 100 years removed from getting my license. So I was like, I'm tired of looking for a spot. Here's one. Let's get after it. And it just didn't quite end how I thought it would.
Yeah.
You had a lot of old man energy during the whole process.
I couldn't.
You
I
were
was
like,
getting mad.
I'm too old to learn this. I'm too old to try this.
That's not true. That's not true. Here's the deal. One of my biggest frustrations in life is going to a busy place and having to find a spot to park. It's very frustrating. And so I finally found that spot, and I was like, okay, well, we'll figure this out. And we figured it out as a team.
We did figure it out.
We figured it out by putting Jeremy behind the wheel.
That's true.
Which is interesting because I famously in our friends group have a reputation of not being able to park, even though I'm a hell of a parker, hell of a driver, and I get a lot of crap for not because of one trip to St. Louis we took. And in fact, I'll even go on the record and say, I didn't do anything wrong on that trip either, but you sons of bitches gave me all the hell in the world, and it's lived with me for over 20 years, but here I am saying I did parallel park the vehicle. So
This is true.
He did.
This is true.
My defense for not parallel parking is I'm not sure that I could have stopped laughing.
if you were trying to do it, yeah.
If I was doing it, if I had to take over for Kyle parking a car.
Dude, there's
I
two
just
cars.
do not think that I could have kept it together. So all the kudos in the world to you.
Thank you.
You
Whatever.
deserve the accolades.
I'm pretty excited about
This
it.
is bullshit.
Two-
There's already 2 cars there,
like-
and you got to figure out how to get in the middle of them.
You
Yeah.
had like that was like a 15-foot spot.
It was It was tough. I'm driving a full-on car.
Yes.
Okay? And I got to fit that thing in the middle of two others? It's tough.
Yeah, this parallel park and discussion is brought to you by Fireball. So here's a shot. Cheers, fellas.
Glug, 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 glug. Pitbull. Fireball.
Pitbull, Fireball. He doesn't get enough credit for that.
He doesn't get enough credit for that. He doesn't get enough credit for a lot of things. He brought bald heads into the popularity.
So that's the thing. People will put on bald caps to go see him live in concert.
Yeah. A lot of folks thought Mr. Clean invented that. They're wrong.
No, it was Pitbull.
Yes, thank you.
Also, do not wear a bald cap to a wedding.
But you should, because it's great. Everybody was like, Pitbull! And you're like, I got this fucking broom. I'm clearly not Pitbull.
Kyle got married. It was on Halloween. Costume party. Halloween party. I was Mr. Clean. I've never been so sweaty underneath that bald cap.
The only thing
the bald cap was falling apart just due to the amount of moisture coming off of my head.
The only thing that would have made it worse is if you had some kind of like makeup or something to go with your costume. That would have been a nightmare.
Covered my like eyebrows over to like make it more like that. Like, yeah, no, that was miserable. Nothing can match the relief of pulling that bald cap off.
Was your hair just like the most disgusting?
Yes. It was just saturated in water.
That's awesome.
What was the rest of was a white t-shirt?
White t-shirt.
Yeah, just had the white t-shirt tucked into jeans.
Oh, at least you had like a pretty clean like look. Like, yeah. Well,
and I mean, the nice thing was too, I had the mop out there on the dance floor, so it's always good to have a prop.
Yeah.
It's good to have a prop out on the dance floor, and
that was great.
I had to wear the damn polo because I was Gilligan. Oh, and I had that hat on though. That little white hat. That was nice.
That was just your normal look, I feel like that year.
Most of that was me, other
Gilligan
than that.
for a whole year?
A whole year. I commit, like, whenever somebody gets married, whatever I wear to the wedding, I commit to wearing the whole year in honor of them.
That's fair.
So whenever I'm involved in the wedding and have to wear like a tux or something, it gets odd at times because I'm wearing a freaking tux and it gets expensive because I haven't bought a tux, so I'm renting that thing.
You renting that thing all year?
I'm renting it.
Good
I have not,
God.
because I'm only going to need it for a year. I don't need it every year.
That's fair.
So
that's one of those things that anytime you hear people that are like, oh, well, I'm going to do a mustache. I'm going to do a mustache either, for this event. And all right, when did you start growing it out? Oh, like 2 weeks. No. That's a good 8-week project. Like, if you want a full, like, dense mustache.
So you're a guy who can grow, like, you can grow some facial hair.
Yes.
You generally have the goat going at all times.
Yeah.
When you decide, all right, I'm going to do just stash for whatever it is. Because I remember last summer you did the Cousins thing where you did best mustache or whatever, and you shaved it down to the mustache. So when you're in that situation, I'm just stash. When do you do the shave? Day of? Long before? To work on it? What do you do?
Well, so I'll stop shaving the goatee. I'll stop trimming it back. But I'll normally do that about 4 or 5 weeks beforehand.
Okay.
And I'll just let it kind of grow in, and I'll just trim it above the lip.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the whiskers touching the lip.
Yeah, that's trash.
And yeah. But I think a lot of people wait until the last moment. They're just like, well, I can grow facial hair. Well, yeah, we all can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for Kyle.
But
yeah, we all cannot. I can't believe you just said that.
But you need the density of you need the facial hair to be.
Well, Kyle, you're day one vacation right now.
Day one.
So
you should
here
grow
we
it
are.
out.
Yeah.
Shaved yesterday.
Okay.
And
that's
fine. I feel something. We'll see what the end of the week brings.
So what if, hey, hear me out. What if day one right now, we take a picture. At the end of vacation, no shave, we take another picture and we see kind of the growth.
2 pixtures?
2 pictures.
Okay.
Can we do it?
I think we can do that.
Okay.
I think we can make this happen.
I think we can do this.
Okay.
Right.
It's not going to be much. Not going to be much.
Well, I'd like to know.
How long is he on vacation?
How long are you on vacation? How many days?
1 week.
1 week.
I don't know. How many days is a week?
I'm kind of tempted if he's not going to shave. I will shave tomorrow.
Oh.
Whoa.
Take the clean shaven picture, and I will also also take the picture at the end.
Okay. Hey, if you're gonna do it, I'll do it.
Whoa, this is getting wild.
If you'll do it, I'll do it. I'll clean shave it too. We'll all clean shave, and then we'll figure it out. A week from tomorrow, we'll take the picture. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Are we doing this?
Yeah,
all
sounds
bad.
like
All
sounds
right.
like it.
This is
All bad.
exciting.
This is not good.
This is exciting.
This is like a race that I have no control over.
You got to make sure you don't shave.
Well, I can do that.
I don't want any bullshit.
Wouldn't it be worse for me if I shaved?
But I could see you being like, it's not going to be good anyway. I'll just take the L and call it good. And I'm clean. I'm baby face the whole time.
Typical
No.
Yankee bullshit.
Typical Yankee bullshit.
If it's typical Yankee bullshit, I would just win. But, you know.
Speaking of the Yankees, we're at war right now with Iran. And no, I'm just kidding.
This guy.
The look on your
Good
faces.
God.
Spotify, make that a chapter. So before we started recording, we were talking about like Lost, and I thought that was an interesting conversation because we were talking about you looking at me like you don't remember what we were talking about.
I remember.
Okay. So we were talking about like TV episodes and like seasons that like were good or bad or whatever, and we were kind of ranking it. The three of us are big fans of the show Lost. But the season 2, not very good. Probably the worst of all the seasons.
Season 2 was the button?
Season 2 is the hatch. Yes.
Season 3 was the worst season.
Was that
100%.
but season 2 was the button.
Season 2 was the button.
Then season
Season
3
two-
is great.
Yeah, because season 3, I thought they had realized what they were doing.
No, season 3 was still when they were like, that's when you have the Jack Tattoo episode.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I think
have-
season 4 they
Like they
were-
kind of like ran out of backstory for
Yeah.
these guys. They were like, we have to keep doing flashbacks, but it wasn't till the end of season 3 that they were like, we got to stop doing this.
Well,
because the end of season
season
3 ends with the first spoiler alert, ends with the first flash forward.
Yes.
Season 3
Yes,
ends
yes,
with
yes.
that.
Yeah.
But that's why I thought that's when they figured out what they were doing.
No.
But that okay.
I think
so.
that
It must
was
have been
when-
in the middle of that season
Yeah.
when they figured that out, and then they filmed to do the flash
Because yeah,
forward.
season 3 is pretty formless. That's one where they start Sawyer and Jack and Kate out on the separate island, and they're just hanging out there for 6 episodes.
That was great.
I didn't mind that at all, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do you love the freaking button season? They're holding folks hostage to push a button. And
you
you're
think-
like, this is riveting television.
Do you think the three of them on that separate island had a threesome, and we didn't see it because it's on network television?
No, we already know that Kate and Sawyer banged, and Jack saw it on the camera, and he was offended,
He is a
which
fan.
caused him to collaborate. Like, did you watch the show?
Yeah, have you ever seen Lost?
You
It's
even
been a
watch,
minute.
bro?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Jeez.
Yeah, should we rewatch now?
J.O. has never seen Lost.
I've seen
Yeah,
Lost.
this is why this argument is aggravating to me, because you guys have no idea what happened in the season.
It's been a minute.
I do.
And you guys
So-
are just like, no.
No.
3 is bigger than 2, so 3 should be better than 2.
I do know that 2 was the hatch, and I enjoy the hatch, but it wasn't the best of the seasons. Is all I'm
worst,
saying,
in
because it
fact.
didn't really
it wasn't
progress.
the worst of the season.
Where
by
did it
far.
progress us? Where you tell me right now, from beginning to end, what did season 2 progress us to?
Season 2,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
bitch.
you got nothing,
yeah, that's what
folks.
I thought. Look at
Jack's
that.
Here's
like,
the deal, America.
Jack's like not wanting to push the button, and he asks Locke, and he's just like, why is it so easy for you to believe? And then Locke comes back, and he's like, it's never been easy.
It's true. You did all that happened.
It introduces Desmond.
That was the best part.
Okay.
Because
He's down there,
best
he's
character.
he's riding his bicycle, he's just hanging out, he's listening to records.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you know what a record is?
I do.
That's what
I
music
do.
was on before the cassette.
Actually,
Okay, Mr. Hater of physical media, get out of here. Yeah, I love how you're trying to justify a whole season based on like one scene. You're like, this happened and it was great. Yeah, we get that. Doesn't make it not the worst season of all time in Lost history.
we literally took,
Anna Lucia got shot.
As she should have.
and she didn't even matter ever.
Hey, when did they write I love you on their hand or whatever?
the Penny's boat.
Yeah, when was that?
That was on the end of season 3.
Yeah.
That was great. Which is why season 3 is better than season 2.
all-time episode.
Yes,
and
thank you.
moment. Yeah.
What about when Echo locked everybody out?
What season was that?
Season 2.
Exactly.
No one wanted that one. Yeah, no one wanted that.
He had his stick and he beat people with it because it had scripture on it.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Did you think Echo was a character that probably should have lasted longer?
Yeah, he was intended to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said that in the script. He was intended to have some of John Locke's character progression
What
as
happened?
being this like faith-based character. But he wanted out. He was miserable filming the show. I feel like
because he was in season 2.
You know what this is telling me? You need a Lost episode. You need to bring Grant and I on this because we obviously know a lot more about this show than you guys.
I'm gonna fight you tonight.
I've seen Lost.
Yeah, I've seen it. Here's what I need to do. Because when was that? Like, when did it end? When did Lost end? Johnny, will you look that up, please? Because I need to know when Lost ended so we know how long it's been. Because I don't think I've done a full from beginning to end rewatch.
Yeah. Seriously?
Since I've rewatched and watched a lot of episodes, like the pilot, part 1 and 2, probably no less than a dozen times I've watched since then because it's just incredible. And I've watched probably season 1 a number of times, and then bits and pieces of other episodes. But from beginning to end rewatch, no, I haven't seen it since then. So, but all right. So the final episode aired May 23rd, 2010. Thank you, Johnny. So that it's been 16 years almost since we've watched Lost.
Is this your target demographic?
Lost?
It's your fan base is the people that know about Lost, a show that's ended 16 years ago?
Absolutely.
No, my audience likes to know.
Is in the room right? Is the audience in the room with us?
The audience
right
is
now?
in the room right now. Yes, you guys are my audience, and I just want you to know it's been a long time since I've seen it. So my point is, if you guys need to come on here to talk Lost and show me up, I will rewatch and show you all up, is my point. Like, I probably just needed a little bit of excitement to get me going and rewatch. That's my point. What do you got to say to that? That's what I thought. That is what I thought.
Attention fans of Jury Duty. The groundbreaking comedy series is back for season 2. Featuring an all-new cast, this installment takes the comedy out of the courthouse and into the mountains above Malibu for an annual company retreat. The catch? Everyone but the new guy is an actor. Oh yeah, and the company's fake. Get to know all the employees of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce, a family business with everything on the line. Season 2 arrives with bigger laughs, higher stakes, and the same heart that made the first season a cultural phenomenon. And here's the fun part. You'll be able to try all 4 flavors of Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce on Amazon. Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat is streaming on Prime Video March 20th. Don't miss the feel-good comedy everyone's going to be talking about.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo.
Thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't being quiet because you won an argument.
Yeah, I did.
I was being quiet because I was hoping that you'd go to the next topic.
Oh, yeah, we can go on to the next one. Which is why won't you watch Friday Night Lights?
I refuse to.
One of the all-time shows of all time.
Gosh, why do you refuse?
Actually, I don't really know why.
Saracen.
I think it was just because Jeremy and a friend of ours would talk just incessantly about this damn movie.
And you're like, how dare they enjoy something?
Spotify, name this chapter why Eric will never watch Friday Night Lights. It's dumb.
Yeah, and I think I declared to myself that, I respect myself as a person too much to allow myself to watch just this boring movie where there's somebody named Booby who's not even a girl.
Do you like winning? Do you like winning?
Well, I've never experienced it.
Oh, well, former fantasy football champion, you think you would understand winning.
Except in 2025, when I won Guess of the Year.
Here we go.
Making eye contact with Kyle right now.
Yeah, you didn't win. He did.
I don't want to win. There's somebody
well, if
who
you
maybe
want to
should have
win,
won.
If you want to win,
I'm not going to go into that right now.
Booby
but look at you, motherfucker. So you can't quote the movie that you're refusing to watch. That's not how this
need
works.
to watch it. I understand the main plot point.
That's not the main plot point.
Which is Booby. If you want to win, put Booby in.
Do you not want to win? Do you not love football? Do you not love small town Texas?
I do not like small town Texas.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, brother, because this show, this movie, this book is incredible.
Just lost all our Texas listeners. Sorry about that.
We just
folks.
lost Texas. Thanks a lot.
Jeez.
This is Texas. You know Texas is a big state, right? I need their listenership.
Well, then you guys need to make a point that's better than mine. Like, that's the problem. I keep making these great points. You guys don't have great arguments against them.
Literally, your reason for not watching it is because other people enjoyed it. That's the dumbest fucking
That's
thing ever.
literally his argument.
Yeah.
Well, in high school.
Okay, you're 100 years older.
Yeah,
Watch the thing.
We are past high school, and we still love it. Does that change your mind?
Watch the thing.
I don't know that I'm past high school.
All right, Eric, since he won an award that he straight up stole, he will now commit to watching Friday Night Lights.
I will not.
He's... All right, let's bet on something. And if you lose, you will watch Friday Night Lights. Deal?
The Padres will win a playoff game before the Twins.
But let's just agree on that's the stakes. I'll watch something that I've never seen. So you watch Friday Night Lights, what will I watch?
I think you're underestimating how stubborn I am.
Yeah, I get how stubborn you are. I think you're underestimating how stubborn I am.
I can't just watch the thing.
You?
Yeah, me.
John, are you hearing this shit?
Okay, so those are the stakes. We don't know the bet yet, but let's agree on the stakes. Deal?
No.
No? What?
No.
I've never seen somebody just absolutely back down.
Just
like no
absolutely
counter,
shut it
no,
down.
what if we did this? Just complete backing down.
I offered something on the other side.
Yeah.
Like I was like, well, I'll do this.
I've never seen a grown ass adult just be like, I am refusing to go up against this because I know that I'm foolish.
I'm willing to do one game, foosball. You say you're this electric player on offense in foosball.
I don't say that. I am that.
And I'm willing to
Highest
play
paid
you.
Player, professional foosball
Okay.
history.
Yeah, I can't argue this.
So here's the deal.
Offense.
Here's the stakes. You, Kyle, Team Extreme, as you call yourself, foosball, against me.
Okay.
And I'll bring in Braden. I'll bring in Braden as my
Okay.
partner. We'll play 1 game to 10.
Okay.
First to 10 wins. If we win, you watch Friday Night Lights. If you win, I watch what? What's something you like I've never watched? It's got to be something out there, right? I'll read a book. Name a book and I'll read it.
First of all, you won't read it.
never read a book.
Yeah,
I've
never read
one
a book.
I've read one book this year.
You've literally never read a book in your life.
I read one book this year.
Do you know words of the English language?
3 words.
Okay.
Fuck yourself.
It's not even 3 words, actually. Yo doesn't count.
Does that not count?
No.
I thought when MTV did Yo MT Raps,
No.
that
Not in the
caused.
it's not in the language.
Okay. That
Yeah.
did a thing.
So I'm on your team trying to keep you from watching Friday Night Lights, even though in reality I want you to watch Friday Night Lights.
Correct.
This is bullshit.
Yeah. Unless you want to be on my team.
Because I'll try my team. You can't break up Team Stream no matter what.
I try.
I just wish you would watch Friday Night Lights.
I try. I'm willing to do this foosball game. What are we thinking? Eric, you're thinking way too hard.
You are thinking way
this
too
is
hard.
like this is Eric has how many years has Eric stood on I will never watch Friday Night Lights that to come to this moment here, he's really having to make an internal decision.
This is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, this is big.
more pressure than you've brought upon me.
I can tell. I can tell.
20 plus years.
I can tell on your face.
Oh, you're
man.
gonna make me enjoy a show for 5 seasons.
He's gonna
How
end up
dare
liking
you?
it. That's
yeah,
the thing.
exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
Jeez.
No. I'm more thinking of the other side of what can I make you do.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to have to do shit. I mean, I guess I'll do whatever. I mean, I'm willing to make the bet, to play the game.
I'm kind of leaning towards history podcast of me picking the subject.
And we record a history podcast?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God.
That's going to be lame as fuck. But I'm in.
No, actually, that would be great. You would just be confused as fuck the whole time.
Do I get to talk?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, there'd be homework and stuff that you need to know to come into the show.
That's what I was going to ask was, do I have knowledge, or not that I have knowledge. I will not have knowledge of the topic, but will I know the topic so I can prepare?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about what the subject would be, but there'll be some sort of reading, podcast, movie, show to watch.
Here's the thing. We do the deal. I will, if I lose, and I won't, I will do all the homework possible to make this the best freaking history podcast there's ever been. If I win, though, and I will, you're watching Friday Night Lights, the movie and the series. I'm not going to make you read the book.
One or the other.
All right. What do you think, Kyle? The movie or the book or the series?
I think the movie sounds a lot more doable.
Definitely the
This is
series.
an hour and a half.
Definitely the series.
The series is where it's at.
Series is where it's at. Here's the deal.
I think that's more comparable to what I would have to do if I lost, because I'm going to have to do all the homework, watch movies, read
correct.
books, study, put together prep, then record a podcast.
You didn't do any prep for this show.
Are you kidding me? I lived a whole life to prepare for this show.
Yeah, all life, dude.
I won in blackjack. I had to ride in a car with you and not know where I was going
For
and win.
sure, driving east. And then here's the deal. First of all, we're gonna win, so we're not even concerned.
So
about
there's just nothing here. You're saying
there's nothing here.
Okay.
But here's the deal. What's the tell-all? Why we're gonna win?
Okay.
Is because he said record a history podcast, and your response was, "It's gonna be boring as fuck." No, history is fucking awesome. You need to learn your lesson. So it's happening, and just get ready because you don't understand the world. Is where we're at right now.
My response was reactionary to the fact that he was trying to punish me. So I said that because I'm like, you can't punish me.
He's trying to educate the world.
I don't know if you've met my hype man. He's your brother.
Yeah, I've met him.
He's trying to educate the world.
Because although I don't listen, here's the thing. I do listen to history podcasts because I listen to podcasts that reflect back on like pro wrestling history.
I love pro wrestling.
I listen to podcasts that reflect and dive into how songs were made.
I've heard a song.
That's history.
Yep.
I listen to like rewatches of TV shows and like different things. So to say I don't like history is incorrect. I do. Yeah. Now, I do know what type of history that Eric's going to make the subject of this pod. I don't know the subject, but I know the idea. With that being said, I got a lot of work ahead of me. So With that being said,
Yeah, you do because you're about to lose.
that's where I'm like, well, if I lose, I know what I got ahead of me. If I win, this fella's going to probably need to at least watch the series of Friday Night Lights.
I would commit to the first season,
Okay.
but if I like it, then I'm required to finish it.
Okay.
That's a bullshit answer.
Do you remember how many episodes were season 1? Johnny,
Probably 22.
Can we look that up?
Probably
Because
22.
it probably
Johnny,
is
hit
in
me
the
with
20s, but I just want to make sure because we're talking probably 45-minute episodes or so,
Oh, my
40-minute
gosh.
episodes because it's an hour and then commercials and whatnot. So I just want to make sure we're being apples to apples here because I'm gonna have to learn a lot about whatever. So it's probably 22. It's 22 episodes. So I'm willing to say season 1. Done deal. Season 1, first season from beginning to end. And we'll record an episode of Laugh with me discussing that season. Is that good? And then if I win, or if you win, we're going to do this history podcast. Okay. All right. That's fair. And you can choose the subject and how long the episode is. So if it's like a multi-hour episode, I mean, I've got work to do. I know that. I know whatever it is, I'm going to have to learn what the fuck we're talking
If
about.
this episode's less than 4 hours, I'm going to be so sad.
Hold on. I'm not confusing Jeremy with Dan Carlin. Do you guys know who Dan Carlin is?
No, but I'm sure it was funny.
Maybe. Nah, I don't know either.
All right. This is the closest you've ever gotten me.
This is big. This is big. Get a picture of this.
Handshake.
Get a picture of
Okay,
this.
okay,
Get a
okay.
picture of this.
All right.
This
Fucking
is-
Johnny can't get this picture? All right. 3, 2. We got it.
This
We
is
got
big.
it.
This is big. We've got the big pick. We've got a deal in
We got a
place right
mustache
now.
contest.
We've got the mustache. Yeah, this is a big episode. We've got the mustache competition. We've got the big foosball table, which I really got to get Braden hyped up for because we want to win this one.
Yeah, he better lose. He going to be sad.
This is big. Yeah. This is really big.
You better start.
Are you excited or are you nervous, Eric?
I'm not nervous at all.
Oh, you're pretty confident.
No, I'm more thinking about the topic.
Okay, he's already moved on. He's going to win. And what's the history pod going to be about?
Obviously, love to lean towards some Napoleonic history.
Yeah.
But, listen to stuff about the Incas recently. I mean, I feel like that would be really interesting.
Inca, bottle of Inca. Am I right?
You're going to have to do better for the actual show.
All right, yeah.
Somebody
That's,
get me out of here.
I'll write better jokes.
Oh, God. Is there a roof I can jump off around here?
Oh, we should have somehow put in a roof beer bet, tied into this. We really
I was thinking
screwed that
more
up.
like rooftop pod.
Oh, rooftop pod.
We haven't recorded any pods on the roof.
We've never.
What's that all about? How come?
Oh, that needs to happen. That needs to happen.
It does need to happen.
That could be big. Wow. All right, we'll set it up. We'll future episode. We'll be on the roof. Okay, the roof.
Okay.
The roof's on fire. Not literally. No, don't run.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
that'd be
Okay.
illegal.
I
Yep,
was
okay.
scared for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. I think this is gonna be a big game.
That was good stuff.
I can't wait to actually play this game. We're gonna play this a little bit.
You're going to regret that, but that's fine.
To be fair, so the listeners know, we did do this exact matchup earlier. What was it? 10-8. You guys won?
Yeah, we
So
smoked you guys.
So-
I guess I don't remember how much you guys scored. I remember us scoring 10, though.
Yeah.
we scored 8 because it was close. It was tied 8-8 at the end, and then you guys scored 2 at the end to win. So
I don't remember being tired.
So this is a close matchup, is what I'll call it. And you guys are pretty confident that this is going to go 100% your way. So, no, I'm actually pretty excited about it.
So, I know we got the Oscars coming up this week.
Yes.
When Grant's on the pod,
Yes.
are you going to hold him accountable?
For being incorrect or...
Well, for his son waking me up.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Have you heard this, Kyle? The freaking... So, Friday night, so as we're heading to Kyle, we stay at Grant's. He's the movie guy. We stop at his place. Eric's sleeping downstairs. I'm up in the main level living room. And 7 a.m.
7 a.m. I'm asleep, we were probably up till about 1 a.m. that morning. 7 a.m. All of a sudden, all the lights in the basement turn on all at once, and I hear the heaviest footsteps running down the steps. And I'm like coming to, and I like glance up, and I see just this streak just like going around the corner from the stairs around the corner of the couch, and they kind of have the screened off area. And all of a sudden I hear some typing on like a keyboard. So I'm like kind of like looking for my phone. Where do I have the charger? Like, where's this stuff at? And all of a sudden I hear Grant's son with the "Good morning, stream." This morning we're going to be playing some Minecraft.
What up, chat?
Hardcore.
And I'm just like, it's 7 a.m. on a Saturday. Like, I appreciate the grind. I guess until I heard him on there, I had no idea the kind of pressure, Jeremy, that you're under to deliver content.
Produce content, yeah.
Because, I mean, you got to go where your audience is at.
Yep.
And apparently at 7 a.m. on a Saturday,
Yeah.
there's that group that wants to see Minecraft.
Well, this kid grinds. This guy does. He's been on the pod before, and he grinds. 7 a.m., honestly, is when he has time to stream, to play the games, to get it out to his audience, because he's doing plays. He grinds.
I'm starting to, I mean, and again, this is probably me drawing way too many conclusions, but I'm starting to see why his first marriage might have failed.
Yeah.
I might be way out of line on that.
He is
but
business first.
I could see how there might have been priorities were not lined up.
He does miss his ex-wife.
He does. Yep. He said he's on to his second ex-wife now.
Oh, golly.
So the camera kind of focused into the middle of the room, and there was this kind of barrier in front of the couch. But I did have to run into the, I don't want to be down here.
You were naked.
I wasn't naked.
You were naked on the stream?
He was naked on the stream. He'll get it kicked off.
Oh, my God.
A pair of gym shorts on.
Okay.
Nothing I would be ashamed to go out in public in. But I did. I collected my suitcase and my phone and my watch and my chargers and all that stuff, and then I'm just like, well, I guess I just got to make a break for it and just hope that none of his viewers at 7:08 are like, who's that 40-year-old man limping with his bag and stuff.
Hey, think about this. What if they're used to it? What if they're used to seeing the 40-year-old man limp out of the back of the stream? I don't know. We don't know.
Grant, what is happening?
I'm not making any accusations. I'm just saying we don't know. So, yeah, that was big. And then you chose to go and sit out on the couch and wake me up.
I mean, I tried to.
I was a hard sleeper.
It was the fourth fart that finally got you.
Yeah.
Finally got you moving.
Yep. I haven't been able to breathe right ever since all week. The lungs are all jacked up.
Sounds about right. I don't doubt this.
It's a real thing.
Golly.
So, yeah.
You people.
That's life, dude. That's life when we get up to Iowa.
Ever since Eric's come back from Iowa, he's been dressing like a lumberjack. So that's weird.
He really has.
Because we don't, not chopping down too many trees in Iowa, so I don't understand the connection, but look at you go. It's fine.
You ever used an axe?
No.
Huh. So you're a poser?
Interesting. You think a lumberjack would know how to use an axe?
Exactly.
I can't believe you called me a poser when we got the same haircut.
Ooh, we do got the same haircut.
It's wild. All right, here's the thing. Maybe he thought you guys had the same hair because you two generally always have a hat on.
I think we have the same hair.
No, not even close.
Look at his.
Not even remotely close.
Well, look at mine.
He looks like he's got a decently. When's the last time you got a haircut?
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you, it's been a bit.
Been a minute.
Yeah.
I don't like haircuts, tell you that much.
You married a lady who does hair.
And she's great, and she cuts my hair great, but I don't like getting haircuts.
Does she cut your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if at this point she's just like, I ain't cutting your hair anymore.
No.
Okay.
Usually it's like, oh no, I got something coming up. Can you cut my hair? And it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And then she cuts it very well.
That's legit.
I know. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what to tell you.
Man,
just
it's
living
probably
life.
been like a month since I've gotten a haircut, and it looks like it's bad.
Yeah, you're a bit of a hippie right now.
Yeah, I'm not even beginning to suggest that I have a good situation going on. It's bad.
It's kind of wild.
Are you already making excuses for your before picture tomorrow morning?
But no, not at all. I will boldly go where I need to go. This shave is going to be interesting because I haven't been clean babyface in a minute. So
I always do it at least once a year, I feel like. And people are like, why'd you shave? And I'm just like, well, I just had to make sure there was still a face underneath the hair.
it's very deep.
That is deep.
No,
Jeez.
my therapist said I should check in on me. No,
That would be a better one.
I am concerned about the clean shave because I'm at the second highest weight I've ever been in my life, so I'm gonna shave it, and it's gonna be fat face. It's not gonna be AIJIJO. It's gonna be fat face JO is what it's gonna be.
No, that's not true.
Right now, you're looking at me and you go, "You look no different. Wait till I shave it."
I don't know. I'm kind of looking at you. You do look a little fatter.
Yeah, see, I told you.
It's the AI.
Those
I
pics,
told him.
it's wild.
I
Those
told
pics,
him.
they make me fatter
I'm
every
with
time.
you, dude. I'm with you.
You know, this if there's an
That's
argument,
just getting old, though.
if there's an argument not to use AI, it's that.
Yeah, that AI will get you every time.
Okay, so I think we're gonna do this foosball game.
I think it's time. I think it's probably time to just put up or shut up.
I think so.
Team Extreme.
Okay, all right, I'm down. You guys ready to do this game?
Let's do this.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do this foosball game.
Let's get rolling. Hey, did you hear that that new reality show? Oh, that Jenna, she's a wild one, isn't she? Yeah, she's kind of crazy.
We're back, and we just finished the big foosball game, and Eric, you're watching Friday Night Lights.
Only because you're a stank ass.
Yeah, I did pull out some nuclear warfare with the score like 6-6, but in the end, Braden and I put together 3 straight goals to win 10-9, and holy cow, that was an epic matchup. There was some volleys there, like mid-game, where it just kept going back, forth without a goal. That was like started to make me nervous. I think, do you get nervous when it just extends like that?
I never get nervous.
Okay. Do you?
I didn't know. The big moment for me was we were up 9-8, and it came to my side, and I had 3 shots. And I felt really good about all 3 of them. So to have none of those 3 land seems like a fluke. It seems like maybe you were farting so much on your side of the table that it was pushing the. It was changing the velocity of the shots I was taking.
Does a fart obviously doesn't actually change the wind like you're suggesting, but does a fart change kind of the mental capacity you have available to put on a performance?
Yeah. Well, you're just weighing between fun and disgust.
Fair.
So what are you talking about? Fun and disgust?
You disgust me. And your swamp ass farting in the middle of the game.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was very bad.
Well, we all know I have a disease, so I'm gonna throw that out there.
There's no excuse for what happened out there.
Yeah, there's no room for that on the field of professional foosball.
My teammate Braden, to his credit, powered through.
He's as you pointed out during the match, he's a little immune. I mean,
there's some truth to that. I did call that out.
I don't have any children that I'm aware of, but have you noticed? I mean, are you immune to their farts? Are they immune to yours?
No, mine are not immune to my farts, but I would assume at one point they become used to them. I don't know at what point. But he was able to power through and put together quite the performance there and pull out the victory.
So I will say that, you, Kyle, and Braden all pulled out the shirt tent. All had the shirt up. And I don't know that I've seen that move since high school. But I also don't know of any other circumstance in the last 25 years where I've had to sit in that close of proximity.
Yeah, that can't be true.
We ain't trying to breathe that in.
That can't be possibly true. All the car trips, you've never...
I've never wanted to tent my nose. I mean,
really? It's because usually you're the one ripping them and you're enjoying the
I have to admit, I mean, I haven't been around the president for long. So that might help me.
Yeah.
Big pants shitter.
This is a real thing.
How many pairs of pants do you think he carries with him?
0. I mean, he's got staff for that. Could you imagine if that was your job?
Carry the president's pants because he's shitting them.
Oh, got another mess.
That is funny. I'm sure there's a presidential wardrobe that comes with him anyways. And then he just takes advantage of that.
You get a whole wardrobe?
Oh, I would imagine. Don't you think?
I don't think so.
Did you know he's buying people's shoes now? He buys them and he guesses their sizes.
I heard this today.
I saw the Rubio shoes.
Yeah, and they're too big for him.
Yeah.
But he just guesses their sizes, and
it's like a real life Kyler Murray joke.
It really is.
Too small for the shoes, huh?
I like it.
That's awesome. All right, so how long do you think it'll take you to watch Friday Night Lights? You think, you could get this taken care of in a week? We're talking 22 episodes. If you really committed to it.
That's a lot of episodes.
It is, but if you committed to it, I think it could be done. Well, what do you think?
No,
give me a time frame. Give me a time frame.
Not a week.
2 episodes a day is 11 days. 2 weeks?
Oh.
Could you do 2 weeks?
How can I do 2 episodes a day?
On your TV.
I got a regular life to live too.
No.
I'm gonna need you to commit to this.
Wait, is this a show that I can just have on in the background?
No. We're gonna record a whole ass episode. We're gonna talk about it. So I need answers.
What if I just read the Cliff Notes?
Nope. Because if you don't have answers, you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back and you're gonna watch it.
Clear eyes.
Full
big
hearts.
Farts.
Big farts can't lose, and we proved that here tonight. You guys. That was an epic matchup.
So Kyle and I had won the first matchup tonight.
You did, and then we won the bet match.
You in the rubber match.
And then you did win the third one because you guys won, and that made sense. All right, we tied 1-1. We'll go back, and you guys did. Every single one came down to the very end. What was it? Every single the first one was 10-8, 10-9.
2 of them were expected.
Are you saying our win in the middle was a fluke?
Yes, because of the fart.
100%. Chemical warfare.
So the fart's getting full credit for victory.
Yes. There's no doubt.
All right. Well, I disagree. But in the end, you're the one that has to do this Friday Night Lights watch. So I'm going to go ahead and take the victory with my fart. So, yeah, this is exciting. This is damn exciting.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's going to take a lot longer than that.
2 weeks? Are you kidding me? You're going to be so hooked. You're going to want to finish the season to get ready for the second season.
I promise that if I'm hooked, I won't hide it.
Okay, good. Good. We're going to need that. Oh, also, it'd be helpful if you gave us voice memos. So send us voice memos so we will document throughout.
Dude, I don't report. I don't work for you.
You lost the bet.
You lost the bet.
You lost the bet. You lost the bet. This is how it works. So we're gonna need this.
Again?
I did not. Okay. But if I do,
did it just float in here from earlier?
That probably is true.
Oh my god.
That probably is true. And you're sleeping in here.
Oh god.
Yep.
Okay.
So really, at the end of the day, who's the big loser here?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's you.
It definitely is Kyle because I did not realize he was sleeping in here. I've been trying to do revenge farts.
Oh no!
This entire time.
Yep. Kyle's in the laugh with me, sweet. It's no good. It's all farts in here. All right.
You gonna have the mics on overnight?
Yeah. Just so we know.
You just hear, oh god.
Yep.
It's still here.
Friends Like These, The Murder of Skylar Neese, is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
911, do you have an emergency?
I have a 16-year-old daughter. Can't get a hold of her. I am scared to death.
We wanted to talk to Skylar's friends.
They're not telling the full story. The truth is gruesomely horrific.
How could you do this to your best friend?
There's a darker secret that's not been said.
Watch the new Hulu original series Friends Like These, The Murder of Skylar Neese on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. For bundle subscribers, terms apply.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Pro drivers live for race day, but for small business owners, every day is race day. That's why going pro with Lenovo Pro matters. One-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors keep your business on the right track. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.